Yes, we do give thanks for life and a mighty life giver. Give thanks for all good things around us are sent from Zion above. So we praise for all his love. Definitely understanding the importance of self, the love of self, knowing that specifically one must love themselves and one must fundamentally invest time and energy in themselves because specifically your value is what you give yourself. Your perception of life is what is. I mean, 99% of your reality is based upon your perception. So if you really believe the sky is red, it's red. Unless somebody really tell you it's up there. But is the sky really blue? But people say it reflects the sea. Now when you put the sea water in a bucket, it's crystal clear. So, I mean, is the sky blue or the sea blue? It's just a perception. Definitely infinite. Yes, we have an honorable brother. Specifically, he's up here with us in Mount Kailash, coming to spend a 21 days, coming and having a good time in St. Lucia specifically, having, gone through his life as a young man and he's investing time and energy in himself, investing that energy to actually make sure that he lives better. Yes, Honorable, tell us exactly what your name is and what the region you're coming from.
My name is Ife Tuse, or Mr. Tuse. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. And I am here, to enjoy the momentum of what I am exposed to here. The environment is very intriguing. It sweeps you off your feet. The environment very good. The environment nice, comfortable. Makes you feel better, makes you feel like yourself. You have more time to think about stuff in life and everything. So basically, environment is very important when you're looking to focus on otherwise. So basically.
Well, how is it that you really got to find out of the work of the great physician international and the Honorable Priest Kailash?
Well, I have a brethren in Trinidad that told me about him. And but the way I live and how I eat and stuff, I know most definitely, and the works the guy do, I know most definitely everything will be proper. So the guy that told me about it is well, he's a cool brethren, and we are just reasoning and whatnot, and we end up getting into the topic, and I say I was interested in visiting, and anything I want to do I just make it happen. Anything I want to do I just make it happen, and now I am here.
What are the benefits of your time that you have actually spent here? What is it that you could say to someone who maybe going through a situation, maybe for an asthma or sinus or they have any type of little problem at home and if with a period pain? What would you tell them? What is the first step that they're supposed to actually take to uplift themselves?
Well, the first thing you gotta do for any form of healing is the way you eat. Eating is important, and the food you consume will reflect on the outcome of how you're living. So basically, if you don't eat proper, the end result could never be proper. You understand? So if you're eating a lot of meat, if you're eating a lot of pork and whatnot, and want to feel good, well, I don't see that happening, because later down the road it will reflect on you a certain way you mightn't understand, but you just have to realize and check yourself and watch what you're consuming, what you're putting in your body, and everything will be all well and fine. Because I came here, well, I had a pain in my wrist, and the pain in the wrist gone from taking a little sulfur bath and eating the right way you're supposed to eat and whatnot. Well, the food totally off the chart. Off the chart. The food totally off the chart. The food is the best thing here. One of the best things. One of the best things. You can't go wrong with the food. You understand? So basically, people who have heart problem, you need to What you're drinking. If you're drinking alcohol, what you're eating. People who have asthma, likewise, you know, what the oil, the grease, the cheese, the milk, you know, because those stuff contribute to a lot of
You were telling us earlier of your own little experience when you used to have your sinus problem and thing.
Yes. Well, I couldn't come outside in the night, like all after 6, 7, because my nose used to clog up real bad. Couldn't breathe and stuff, and eventually I I did some research and get to realize, well, the food could have a part of play, so I end up changing the whole settings with how I eat. Change up the whole settings. Stop eating butter, cheese, milk. Stop eating meat, everything. Stop totally. And eventually, I started to feel different. I started to breathe better, everything. You know, even more stamina now. Any little thing I do, and I have more stamina, I could function better, everything. So I get to see things and understand things a lot different on a higher scale or level, if you want to call it that. So basically, we all have to check ourselves if we want to preserve life and understand life on a higher scale and accept life, especially what God put on the face of the earth. We have to know how to appreciate, and that the things are wrong us for us to appreciate it. So we have to see it and, you know, try to accept it.
Alright, Honorable, we do give thanks for the moment, you know, with the eyes still. We give thanks for, you know, wonderful words of life. They say, sing them over again to me. Wonderful words of life. Let me more of thy beauty see. Wonderful words of life. Words of life and beauty. Teach me faith and duty. Beautiful words, wonderful words of life. Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Blessed.